Another day, another story. Welcome to our video on the Carthaginians, a powerful civilization that dominated the Mediterranean world for centuries. From their seafaring abilities to their thriving economy, the Carthaginians were a force to be reckoned with. They're perhaps best known for their conflicts with the Roman Republic, including the three Punic Wars. Join us as we dive deeper into the fascinating world of the Carthaginians. Hannibal Barca was a fascinating figure in ancient history, revered for his military prowess and strategic genius. Born into a prominent Carthaginian family in 247 BCE, Hannibal was raised to be a military leader and quickly proved himself on the battlefield. He is best known for his daring and audacious tactics during the Second Punic War against the Roman Republic. One of Hannibal's most famous feats was his crossing of the Alps, leading his army and a herd of elephants across the treacherous terrain to attack the Romans from an unexpected direction. This was a daring and risky move, but it paid off, as Hannibal won several major battles against the Romans, including the Battle of Cannae, which is considered one of the greatest military victories of all time. Despite ultimately losing the war, Hannibal's legacy as a brilliant military strategist continues to be studied and admired to this day. In addition to his military prowess, Hannibal was also known for his leadership skills. He was respected and admired by his soldiers, who were fiercely loyal to him. Hannibal was a master of logistics, able to keep his army supplied even in difficult circumstances. He was also a skilled diplomat, able to negotiate alliances and treaties with various groups and nations. Hannibal's legacy extends beyond his military accomplishments. He was a symbol of Carthaginian pride and resistance against Roman domination. His story has been retold in countless books, movies, and TV shows, and he continues to be a source of inspiration for military leaders and strategists around the world. Carthaginian religion was a fascinating and complex system of beliefs and practices that played a central role in the daily lives of the Carthaginian people. The religion was polytheistic, with a pantheon of gods and goddesses, each with their own unique attributes and domains. The Carthaginians believed that their gods and goddesses had the power to influence the course of their lives, and so they engaged in a wide range of religious practices to appease them and ensure their favor. One of the most striking aspects of Carthaginian religion was the practice of human sacrifice. The Carthaginians believed that offering a person as a sacrifice would bring their gods good fortune, especially in areas such as battle and harvest. This practice was carried out on a regular basis, with children often being the primary victims. The practice of human sacrifice was not unique to the Carthaginians, but it was certainly one of the most extreme examples of this practice in the ancient world. In addition to human sacrifice, the Carthaginians also engaged in a wide range of other religious practices. These included offerings of food, wine, and other goods to the gods, as well as the use of divination to predict the future. The Carthaginians were also known for their rich mythology, which included stories of gods, heroes, and other mythical beings. One of the most important gods in Carthaginian religion was Baal-Hamon, the god of fertility. The Carthaginians believed that Baal-Hamon was responsible for the fertility of their crops and the success of their harvests. Another important goddess was Tanit, the goddess of war and fertility. The Carthaginians believed that Tanit was a powerful protector who could bring them victory in battle. Carthaginian religion was not a static system, but rather it evolved and changed over time. As Carthage expanded its influence across the Mediterranean, it came into contact with new cultures and religions, which influenced its own religious practices. For example, the Carthaginians adopted many aspects of the Egyptian religion, which had a strong influence on their worship of Tanit. Overall, Carthaginian religion was a fascinating and complex subject that sheds light on the beliefs and practices of one of the most powerful civilizations of the ancient world. By studying Carthaginian religion, we can gain a deeper understanding of the culture and society of this remarkable civilization. The Carthaginian economy was a complex and sophisticated system that played a central role in the city's rise to power. From the 6th to the 2nd century BCE, Carthage was a major player in the Mediterranean world, with a thriving economy that was built on a foundation of trade and commerce. The Carthaginians were skilled traders, and they developed a network of trade routes that spanned the Mediterranean and beyond. This allowed them to exchange goods with a wide range of cultures and societies, from the Greeks and Romans to the peoples of North Africa and the Middle East. One of the key factors that made the Carthaginian economy so successful was its focus on specialization. The Carthaginians were experts in a variety of industries, including textiles, metals, and agriculture. They were highly skilled at producing fine textiles, such as linen and wool, which were highly prized throughout the ancient world for their quality and beauty. They also excelled at metallurgy, producing a wide range of metals, including iron, copper, and silver, that were used for a variety of purposes, from weapons and tools to decorative objects. In addition to these industries, the Carthaginians were also skilled farmers. They cultivated a wide range of crops, including wheat, barley, olives, and grapes, which were used to produce wine and olive oil. The Carthaginians were also known for their use of irrigation systems, which allowed them to cultivate crops in arid regions and maintain a steady supply of water for their crops. The Carthaginians also had a highly developed system of commerce, which allowed them to conduct trade with a wide range of other cultures and societies. They used a variety of currencies, including gold, silver, and copper, and they developed a complex system of weights and measures that allowed them to accurately value goods and commodities. They also developed a system of credit and banking, which allowed them to finance their trade ventures and invest in new industries and technologies. Overall, the Carthaginian economy was a remarkable achievement of the ancient world. It was built on a foundation of specialization, trade, and commerce, and it allowed the city to become a major economic power in the Mediterranean. While the city eventually fell to the Romans, its legacy lives on, as its economic innovations continue to inspire scholars and historians to this day. Thanks for watching.